Well, this is new to me. I didn't realise South Park had come out with this episode, special, whatever they've been calling them now. But basically, apparently, because I've not watched it, but Trump was mocked and ridiculed in the latest episode, special, whatever, of South Park. And apparently he's really, really upset about it. I don't know how true this is. I will just say this, like, I'm game for South Park taking the ever-living piss out of everyone. Like, I just don't care. And I think, like, it's all in good... Well, it's purposely not in good faith. That's the point of it. And that's why I like South Park so much. So, Trump, I don't know, I've got to say, you know, pull your britches up, mate. Like, it's not that deep, I guess, is the take-home from this. And, you know, you're giving ammunition to your enemies by being annoyed about it. But also, we don't know whether he is annoyed about it. This is just a source courtesy of Deadline. So hopefully he's not, and hopefully he just sees it as a joke, because that's what South Park is, just a joke. And, you know, they take the piss out of everyone. It's good. It's good. It's good fun. So hit subscribe if you're new here. Turn the bell notifications on. But let's take a look. So it says this, exclusive. The White House went on the offensive Thursday morning as an irate Donald Trump fumes over last night's South Park Season 27 premiere that depicted him as a Satan canoodling and less than well-endowed pompous bully, to put it mildly. I mean, it's just funny. Like, they had Satan banging Saddam Hussein at one point. It's just comical. I will say this. I'm actually surprised that they've just chucked Trump in here, because before, I remember they were using Mr. Garrison as their Trump sort of allegory. So it's interesting that they've just gone and been like, oh yeah, Trump's here now. Like, I don't know, I find that funny. So it says this: the president is seething over the childish attack by South Park, an administration source told Deadline this morning. However, as annoyed as POTUS is over Trey Parker and Matt Stone's cartoon depiction of him and a harshly mocking AI-generated PSA during the episode titled Sermon on the Mount that depicted the MAGA chief naked in the desert, the White House was not blindsided by the satire. So, with FCC approval of Skydance's drawn-out merger with Paramount imminent, the administration was given a heads-up over the South Park premiere. And this individual is told, apparently, whether that involved actually seeing a screener or merely a description of the extremely topical episode is unclear. I just think this is funny. I don't see the issue with it, to be honest. Like, you know, if you're a Trump supporter, you shouldn't find this offensive. Like, it's satire. South Park has been famous for taking the piss out of absolutely everyone and everything. You know, nothing is safe from South Park. It was Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes, the chap who played Chef, did the voice of Chef. He famously quit South Park because they chose to take the piss out of Scientology. And he was really, really angry about it. He wasn't happy about it. And so he famously quit South Park as a result of that. And I just think, you know, South Park is what it is. Don't add fuel. You know, don't add fuel to the fire. Just laugh it off. It's really not a big deal. So, reps for the David Ellison-led Skydance did not respond to a request for comment on the episode. Contacted by Deadline, Paramount had no comment on the matter. On the other hand, with nothing yet from Trump himself on social media, the White House was more than eager to go on the record and on a counterattack. The left's hypocrisy truly has no end. For years, they have come after South Park for what they labelled as offence content, but suddenly they are praising the show. I mean, that's fair. Like, that is fair, actually. That is what the left would do. They are just hypocrites. Just like the creators of South Park, the left has no authentic or original content. Well, South Park is fairly original, and it is authentic to itself. So, I disagree with that. You sounded like a whiny little bitch. Shut up. Which is why their popularity continues to hit record lows. I don't know what the ratings are of South Park anymore. I mean, they've just been going for ages, though. So, who knows? I don't know. This show hasn't been relevant for over 20 years and is hanging on by a thread with uninspired ideas in a desperate attempt for attention. Disagree. I mean, you know, South Park did that great ribbing of Kathleen Kennedy in Disney recently. That was really good. I mean, I'd say it's been pretty relevant for a while, but okay. Again, this kind of stuff just seems a bit like you're throwing your toys out of the pram, to be honest. President Trump has delivered on more promises in just 6 months than any other president in our country's history, and no fourth-rate show can derail President Trump's hot streak. Is that really something someone said? Because that's really lame. That's the press secretary, Taylor Rogers. That's really lame. South Park isn't attempting to derail anything. You absolute vagine. What are you doing? Rogers did not mention the Skydance Paramount merger in the remarks. The merger is currently up for review by the FCC. So the Thursday South Park episode certainly mentions the deal, in addition to toggling between Stephen Colbert's recent late-night axing, efforts to kneecap diversity programs, and Trump's penchant for suing critical media outlets like CBS, who settled with POTUS for $16 million earlier this month over what was called a meritless 60-minute suit. Jesus in the school system, going to war with Canada, an old South Park trope, which is just comical as hell. And censorship and corporate kowtowing was also in the mix. I mean, it just sounds like a fun episode. Even the successful cutting of the public broadcasting's funding got a cameo. Who the hell does the president think he is? South Park's whining, Cartman exclaims in the premiere about the blows against NPR. The government can't cancel a show. I mean, what show are they going to cancel next? And that's obvious. I mean, that's, yeah. So obviously a deaf reference to Saddam Hussein in 1999's South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut movie and the cartoon affair between Trump and Satan. It was the pro-Trump messaging at the end that really took last night's episode to a new level, unmatched in the first 6 months of the heavy-handed former Celebrity Apprentice host return to power. And a nod to Trump's assertion that there was a PSA-side deal in his settlement with CBS, the scene comes as the town of South Park settles a fictional multi-billion-dollar suit with POTUS for $3.5 million. I mean, this is funny. Trump, his penis envy is teeny tiny, but his love for us is large, the fake PSA narrator concludes, leaving nothing to the imagination. The South Park team has put up a He Trump Us site to house the self-described synthetic media. I mean, this is funny, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a joke, not a dick. No need to take it so hard.